You type a casual message to your crush, delete it, rewrite it with a lighter tone, swap out an emoji 3 times, and stare at the box for 10 minutes. Later, you draft a work message, rewrite the opening line 4 times, double check every word. By the end of the week, you spend 15 minutes tweaking a short email to your manager, adjusting greetings, sign-offs, phrasing, over and over. Maybe you call yourself too sensitive, maybe a perfectionist, maybe bad at socializing. But what if it's none of those things? What if your brain is just running an old self-protection mechanism, a pattern that worked once and now works too hard? For years, you might have blamed yourself, telling yourself you're overreacting for caring, that you're too high maintenance, that everyone else just gets it and you don't. Maybe people teased you for overthinking every text. Slowly, you start to believe there's something wrong with you for not hitting send. But rewriting text isn't a flaw, it's your brain keeping you safe. We call this the text editing self-protection pattern. It's common. It doesn't come from a broken personality. It comes from a part of you that's always tried to protect you. Think about it. You've always wanted to do things right. Avoid conflict. Care about how your words land. Somewhere along the way, your brain learned unfiltered expression equals risk. Maybe you once upset someone with a comment. Maybe you grew up in a household where every misstep felt like failure. Maybe at work, one poorly worded email could cause big trouble. Whatever the cause, the lesson was simple, edit, enough, and you avoid pain. And for a long time, it worked. It guided you through social situations, kept you from unnecessary criticism, aligned with your desire to do right by others. It was a tool built to keep you safe. But here's the problem that tool hasn't adapted. Even when stakes are low, even with people who won't judge, your brain still scans for risks. A casual joke might feel offensive, a question might feel demanding, an honest update might feel wrong. What once protected you now drains you. You see it everywhere. A dating app match. You rewrite your first message 5 times, scared it's too forward or boring. A note to your landlord. You tweak tone endlessly to avoid annoyance. A Reddit comment. You read it 10 times, then delete it, worried people will judge. A message to your roommate. Reword 3 times to avoid confrontation and never send it. An Instagram caption. You edit for 20 minutes and decide not to post at all. All these small moments add up. There's a time cost minutes spent editing that could have been spent on things you actually care about. An emotional cost excitement and spontaneity drained before you even hit send. A self-cost, slowly assuming your first thought is never good enough. Censoring yourself before anyone else even reacts. Losing the courage to speak up. Here's a key point. Not all editing is bad. Healthy editing is quick, practical, and focused on clarity. You read to make sure information is correct, requests are clear, and then you send it. You're not trying to be liked, you're just being understood. Defensive over-editing is different. 10 minutes tweaking a single word, rewriting the whole thing 3 times, worrying for an hour after sending that someone might misread it. Here, you're not clarifying. You're hiding parts of yourself to avoid judgment. Take a pause. Think of the last message you spent ages editing. Ask yourself 3 questions. Am I editing this to be clear or to be liked? If I sent the original unedited version, is the worst outcome something I couldn't handle? If my friend sent the exact message I wrote, would I think it was rude or unprofessional? You don't have to act on the answers. Just notice which category your editing falls into. That urge to rewrite? It's not a flaw, not a sign you're too sensitive, not social weakness. It's a habit that once kept you safe. And now it's costing you more than it helps. You don't need to stop editing entirely. You don't need to fix it all today. All you need to do is see it for what it is, an old protection trick your mind learned to keep you from getting hurt. Once you recognize it, the pattern starts to lose its power. You regain time, energy, and confidence to speak your mind. You can finally send that message, post that thought, ask that question without fear running the show. So today, pick one small message you've been overthinking. Send it. Notice how it feels and let your brain learn not every word needs armor.